When you look at the soft data, Americans tend to be a little bit less optimistic about how the economy is doing, and in particular about the job market.
CNBC recently put out a video called "Why Getting a Job Feels Impossible." For most of Americans, unfortunately, that is the case. In the video, they talk about tight and cool markets, post-pandemic numbers, and then also the crazy process when it comes to interviewing in 2024. Make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to be talking about some other things that CNBC didn't talk about that I thought was very interesting. And be sure to like and subscribe. It'll help this video get to a whole bunch more people, and don't forget to share it to your friends.
Meanwhile, research from LinkedIn found that job seekers' search intensity in the US grew by 27% in 2023 compared to the year before. In 2022, there was one open job for every active applicant on the LinkedIn platform. By 2023, the ratio turned to one job for every 2 active applicants.
So to summarize that video, they were basically saying that because of the pandemic, employers had to scale back their companies, and now that we live in a post-pandemic society, employers are basically scaling back up, but there are too many applicants, too many people applying to their jobs, so that's why they're having a hard time employing all of these people or getting more people on the job force.
It is important to have a perspective that's a little more historical on this. You know, if you're hunting for a job right now and you can't find one, it looks like a lousy job market to you. But compared to your parents' experience, it's a great job market.
I think that sentiment is outcomes minus expectations. So in 2021, 2022, there were labor shortages, companies were hiring very aggressively. And so even if 2024 is shaping up to be a relatively healthy labor market, by recent comparison, it doesn't feel quite as strong.
A cool down in the labor market was also what the Federal Reserve had intended with its series of interest rate hikes.
If you are the Federal Reserve and you want to slow the economy down, that means you want to slow the markets down a bit. The biggest market is the labor market. You know, if you look at what employers do, where their budget is, it's mainly going to labor. So you can't easily cool the economy down unless you cool the labor market down.
I think the main reason why getting a job feels impossible right now is because employers are seeing near or the same output from one employee than before the pandemic. They would usually have 2 employees working that job. So when looking at the bottom line of just the numbers and how much they're paying, even though they're posting on Indeed and LinkedIn, I think there's now a stronger corporate company culture of just incentivizing the senior employees to take on more work, which unfortunately could lead to worker burnout. And then, as we've seen the past year, it could lead to more union strikes.
You know, it's not you. It's happening to thousands of other hundreds of thousands of people at the same time. And it has to do with what's going on in the bigger economy. It has to do with uncertainty, but it also has to do with a lot of quirkiness inside employers about how they handle hiring these days.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed what I talked about, please subscribe, follow. I talk about career stuff all the time in this channel. And also, if you're looking for an online work from home job, please look at the link in the description. If you scroll all the way down on my website, there's a free link guide that will show you a whole bunch of different types of remote work from home jobs that I think would be super helpful for you guys. Please let me know how that works out for you in the comments below. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.